Panic attacks, anxiety, all that sort of stuff, they are signals from the outside world or from the internal world telling you that something's up. Now, socially, we are conditioned to think that a panic attack is bad, and I definitely used to think that as well, but it is there for a reason. So if you just kind of change your perception to that, a panic attack is happening for you. It's not happening to you, it's trying to tell you something. And the way I see this, then thoughts began to race, a panic attack, all that sort of stuff. My ego, who I think I am, who you think I am, all that sort of stuff is being like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But you can separate yourself from that. You know that you're not your thoughts. You know that emotions, you're not your emotions. You're this product of all of these things, hands, feet, toe. If you identify yourself as one specific thing, you're only ever going to be that one specific thing. Panic attacks happen for you. They're trying to tell you something. That doesn't mean that what you're doing, like in this example, is a bad thing. It's just an indication or a signal for something. Like if you get a panic attack at your job, is that job right for you? So my ego is going, oh shit, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But the reason I undertook this experience in the first place was to question my own ego for that reason. I wanted to get a different take on who I was. And obviously there's going to be some resistance to that because it's not easy to change, and we are comforted by permanence and by knowing things. So my ego's like, cool, this is what I know, and I have taken on the intention to question that, so it's going to be resistant to that. But if you have a panic attack, this is what I tell people, right? If you have a panic attack, it's not just bad and that's it, all right? It's there for a reason, and then it's up to us in the counseling practice or yourself, just through reflection, to think about what it's trying to tell you. Our evolution through hundreds of thousands of years has evolved to keep us safe, and we are much more trusting, open-minded, open to love when we do feel safe. But sometimes the ways in which we've created our safe little homes aren't actually congruent with how we could be even happier and find more meaning and more purpose. I know this is a big tangent, and it's important for me to say. So it's always good to, the way I see it, analogous to staying in your house of comfort, and that's where you can open up and be vulnerable with the people you love, but stepping outside of that house every now and then just to take an objective audit on and be like, right, am I living my best life here? And this is what these sorts of psychedelic substances can do. But even on a very, very small level, taking a different route home from work, questioning your habits, all these sorts of things, being honest with yourself, are ways that you can grow. And to grow, you have to be uncomfortable. And that is how we do it. That's how we've done it across hundreds of thousands of years. We wouldn't have got to this stage with webcams and microphones and internet without pushing the boundaries of ourselves and as a species and a human race. So that's why I just felt it really necessary to say, when you hear a phrase like panic attack, you're like, oh shit, panic attack, it's real bad. Wrong. It's just there for a reason, and it's important for us to unpack that.